Hi, congratulations on choosing to take part in the Pilgrims Hospice Cycle Challenge on the 30th of April. I hope your training is going well so far and you're looking forward to this wonderful event. Whether it's your first or third time taking part, you're doing the 45 mile or the full 100 mile, it's a prime opportunity to get together and fundraise for this fantastic local charity. A few of us who met some years back doing the challenge are here with some ideas to help you get started with your fundraising.
Okay, so now once you've registered for the Pilgrims Ride, you will get a welcome pack, and within that welcome pack there'll be a link to a page on the Pilgrims website which will give you your sponsorship form. You can download and print this form and take it around to your family and friends or your colleagues at work, and obviously you ask for sponsorship from them. If the people that are sponsoring you are UK taxpayers, then make sure that they tick the gift aid box on the form, because this will give an extra 25% on top of their sponsorship to the Pilgrims Hospice. Well worth doing.
Hi, as part of your welcome pack, along with the link to the form, you'll also be given instructions on how to set up a Just Giving page. Just Giving is an online service that allows you to raise money and send it directly to the charity, and it's a really effective and useful way of doing that. Once you set up your Just Giving page, you will then link it to the Pilgrims Hospice Ride, and that's the way that all the money that you've gathered will go straight to them. You can also ask people on there to gift aid the money and get an extra 25% that way. When you're setting up the page, it's really a good idea to share the story of why you're doing the ride with the people that might visit your page. So in some way make it personal. If you're doing it in memory of somebody who had to use the hospice services, or if there's another reason why you're doing it, but something that allows people to really connect with what your story is. So you've got your Just Giving page set up, and now you've started training for your ride. A really good way to utilize that to keep uppermost in people's minds is to add updates on your training progress on your page. Sometimes you find that you do an initial push to raise funds, and for some people it's just not at the right time. They're not ready to give, but if you keep adding updates and sharing that with them, then you may just catch them at the right time later on. So when you go out for a training ride, or if you hit a particular milestone, add it onto your Just Giving page, and then you can use these social media sharing facilities on there to share it out to Twitter, to Facebook, whatever social media platform you're on. It's also a really good idea to get photos on there. People really interact and resonate with photos. It grabs their attention on social media pages, and as I say, a photo is worth 1,000 words, so you can get an awful lot of meaning across with just a simple photo on there. So get out there, get updating, and get raising money.
As we said before, keeping people's interest going in what you're doing is really important, so why not try fancy dress? This is what I'm wearing this year.
So if you're doing this for the second or third time, then why not think about trying to do something different this year? Here's a few ideas.
Why not get together with some of your friends or colleagues and make it a team entry? You could train together, you could raise money together, and you might even be able to get some corporate sponsorship that way.
I will admit that one of the reasons I cycle is that it's a great way to explore the countryside and also find some wonderful cafes for a well-earned rest stop. Burning lots of calories is a great excuse for a slice of cake. So why not share the love and encourage people to sponsor you by organising a bake sale or just taking some cake around the office with your sponsorship form?
Multiple events is another way of increasing your sponsorship opportunities. So rather than just doing the Pilgrims Ride, you could tag it along with other events as well, just to make it more of a challenge. So if you're doing this for the second or third time and you're comfortable with the distance you're doing, you could do that same distance over a couple of weekends. For example, this year we decided that we were going to ride from Land's End to Margate over 4 days, and we're going to use the Pilgrims 100 ride as a training ride for that ride. It's also a good idea when you're doing a charity event like this to make the distance relevant, so explain to people how far 100 miles is. If you do a regular commute to work, you could say it's a regular commute to work 20 times, or for example with our Land's End to Margate ride, we'll be climbing 23,000 feet, which is equivalent to doing the 3 national peaks twice over.
So thank you for watching our video. Really hope that the tips have helped, and hopefully we'll see you out on the road soon.